Hi guys, so we've got Terry. He's been working hard on coming up with an updated D Heroes list for you. Now that we've got the Vision Heroes out, so why don't you show us what you've got?
Yeah, so I mean, it's more just basically a hero for all deck at this moment in time. Like, heroes just work with each other. But I'll like to show you what I've been working with. So to start, we're going to start off with Vision Heroes because there's a bit of the new stuff. It's meant to be 3 Vision Hero Ferris. It is one of the better Vision Heroes because what you can discard a hero to special summon it, bit like a Galaxy Soldier kind of effect. Then you can place a Vision Hero from your deck into your back row. It's very useful just for that, for getting any sort of Vision Hero you want, but equally it just allows you to play without your normal summon, which is something I feel heroes really needed. Like, your normal summon is always pretty vulnerable, and if that gets stopped, you really can't combo. The typical thing you're going to put into your spell and trial card zone with is the Vision Hero Increase. So Increase is pretty cool. Once in your back is treated as a continuous trap, and during your main phase, you can tribute a hero to special summon it. If it's special summoned from like your back row, you can special summon a Vision Hero, a level 4 Vision Hero from your deck. It's added a lot more, combo power. It's a little bit more consistency to that because you're going to get then your still one of the better Vision Heroes. I played 2 Vion. There's not really need for 3 anymore because you can get it directly from the deck from Increase. And people know what Vion does. He sends a hero, he banishes a hero to add a poly. It's a pretty good card. And then I feel like you probably want one more sort of Vision Hero target, so we've gone for a minimum array at the moment. Sort of similar to Increase, can be put into your back row, continuous trap, and when it's special summoned, from the back row you can destroy one level 4 low monster your opponent controls. It's not amazing, but it might come up. But that's pretty much it for the Vision Heroes. For the Elemental Heroes, fresh off the ban list, 2 Elemental Hero Stratuses. I mean, the weird thing is, he's an alright card. I mean, he's a searcher. He's pretty decent. Like, I feel the reason more that I'm playing 2 is more just to get to see the Varus more than it being there. But you know what? It's at 2, so you got to play it at 2. We do have 2 ultis. Just really couldn't be asked getting the other one from Brad. We have then just a couple of 1-ofs. We have 1 Solid Soldier, 1 Shadow Mist, and 1 Honest Neos. Solid Soldier, it's just an extra extender, I guess, but I don't really want to see multiples. I'd rather search it when necessary. Shadow Mist, I feel I might want to play 2, but 1 seems alright because you now have like so much more ability to get to your heroes. You don't really want to use Shadow Mist that often. I mean, I use it more for searching, like the search effect a lot, but I don't really use it to search mass chain, so I find that a bit more difficult. And Honest Neos, sometimes you just need, big beat sticky boys, and he helps you do that. And now for my personal favorite part of this deck, the D Heroes. Sadly, we have to play a small lineup if we're going to try to be a bit more competitive, but what we have going is 2 Malicious. Just saying that that thing makes me sad. Want him back at 3, much better, but
Not gonna happen.
Might happen.
Not gonna happen.
But yeah, Malicious just adds a little bit more extra. Just gives you more hero fodders, especially with your extra deck now. You need to have a few more heroes on board, so it's pretty useful. We play the 1 Disc Commander. I mean, it's pretty much a Fusion Destiny target at this moment, but just getting the ability to draw 2, especially off the Cross Crusader in the extra deck, can be quite nice. Celestial, again, it gets you a draw 2 in the next turn if you have no cards in your hand, and its other effect to sort of destroy a face-up spell if it declares an attack can come up. We play 1 Dynatag. It can be useful, I guess, either during time, stopping battle damage, but it's mainly used to buff up our Dystopia to get Dystopia's pop effect off. Or in the case of buffing up my favorite boy, your Walking Skill Drain himself, Destiny Hero Plasma, you can actually pretty easily summon them in the deck now, which is quite nice. And to be fair, with heroes now, you don't really end with Danger Zone ends with 4 negates. You can end like insane boards, but if you're ending with a Skill Drain and a Dark Law, what's your opponent going to do really? And then for the last monsters that I play currently, guess we have to play can play hand trap. So There's 3 Ash Blossom and 1 Ghost Ogre. 3 Ash Blossom is pretty self-explanatory. The 1 Ghost Ogre was more that I just like needed to find something to put in at the time, and Ghost Ogre can come up. I might bump it to 2, I might drop it for something else, like I might explain it a bit, but so far it's worked for me. So now we'll be on to our spells. We have 3 Call of the Graves. Heroes do not like hand traps at all. Really don't. So, gotta play it. The generally one of the best cards in deck, Triple Fusion Destiny. It should all fusion for your heroes, for your Destiny heroes. It's a combo. It can be an extender. It's a combo starter. It can be whatever you want it to be. The restriction for locking you into Dark Heroes is kind of rough in terms of like what you can do, but largely now with the more hero support you're getting, it doesn't matter as much. You have to play it at 3, and I'm really glad that we got this card. Just to see it, we play Triple Mass Change. Self-explanatory. You need to get to see a Dark Glory pretty much just to add a bit more pressure, just because you can't really end on much disruption otherwise. Just pretty self-explanatory, really.
I like how you said it was self-explanatory twice and still explained it.
Look, all right. Shh. Okay. 2 Twin Twisters. I hate back row. Then we just have a series of 1-ofs. 1 hero lives. Typically get the Stratos. Maybe Shadow Mist if I really need the mass change. 1 Reinforcement for the army. Gets pretty much everything. 1 E-Call just to get the Stratos or the Shadow Mist. Or the Solid Soldier if I really need it. 1 Poly to search off your Vion. You can get it back using Wonder Driver if you need to. And then 1 Super Poly. I understand that it is at 3 now, and I might side maybe the extra 2 or 1, but I feel maining it's a bit of an issue because you don't really, once you go into your hero plays, you really can't use Super Poly effectively, and then you can't really, and if you choose to do the Super Poly, you kind of lock yourself out of some of your hero plays, so it's just there to possibly be a bit of a blowout in some situations. 1 Foolish, get you whatever you need in your graveyard. Typically, if you send Shadow Mist, it's just another search, and we play 1 Monster Reborn just to get stuff back.
Alright.
I guess we'll move on to our extra deck, starting with the Link monsters. We play 2 Extra Hero Cross Crusader. It's been a really good support card. It gets you back any D-Hero from your grave. It's pretty useful. I mean, you can Fusion Destiny, sending Malicious and, like, say, Celestial, get Dystopia, burn your opponent, banish Malicious, get it out, make this, bring something back, and you can tribute a D hero to add any hero to your hand, which is quite nice. I mean, you can't use its effects the turn you special summon anything else, so yeah, that was what I was talking about with like the sort of Super Poly thing, but it's a really good card, and it's been a really good, it's been one of the most decent support cards for heroes that's come out in a little while. We play then the 1 Wonder Driver. It's more just for recurring your poly, or maybe your super poly if you need it, or just a mass change. I don't make it that often, but sometimes it does come up, and I mean, it's also a hero, and if you get locked into heroes, it's one of the few things you can make. We play the extra hero Dread Decimator. Honestly, it's not that great of a card. It just makes your guys slightly bigger guys, or maybe significantly bigger guys, but you gotta make it, and in some situations you just need a lot of beat sticks.
You can help with Dystopia, right?
True, yeah, but you can only really help with Dystopia once, because Dystopia will reset his stats once he does it, and then it just sort of stays, but it's quite nice. I mean, it just helps because he also makes himself big, so yeah. And then I didn't really know what else to play because I felt I needed 1 more Link monster, so we went with the new sort of Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos. I have yet to make it. It seems cool. I mean, we play like level 7 or higher monsters. Seems like we can get his effect off. It just seemed like a cool tech, really. I'll let you ever know if it does come up for me. Then onto our fusion monsters. Double Darklaw. It's heroes. It's one of the best cards you can make. That's it. Anki. I've not really made it. I've made it. I think I made it once, but that was more to poke for damage in time, which is very useful. And the ability to get another mass change can help you with OTKing, so that's pretty good. Then on to our Destiny heroes. We play 1 Destiny Hero Dangerous, 1 Dystopia, and 1 Dominance. I rarely actually make Dangerous, but it's more just for being a sort of Fusion Destiny target, in terms of you can send like a Destiny Hero and a Shadow Mist to get a search off, and you might be able to send like say a Dying Attack to boost your Dystopia. The most common thing you're going to end up making is your Dystopia, because he does the most in terms of burning your opponent, and if his attack is different than his original attack, you can pop one card on the field, and then it returns back to its original stats. And then Dominance is a weird one. You just sort of make it when you kind of want it to die. It's a weird thing, but like I just typically go for, if I need to like try to get some advantage off, you can just, or you think that you really can't do much, you can just set it on Dominance. They have to try to get rid of it another way. If not, it'll just die during the end phase of Fusion Destiny, and when it dies by either a battle or a card effect, you can special summon 3 level 9 or lower Destiny Hero monsters from your graveyard, which is quite nice. So it gives you free draws off the Disc Commander. It just gets you a bit more advantage. But those I play. Never played Dystopia. Dystopia is a bad card. If anyone plays it, I just disapprove. It doesn't really do that much for you. In terms of the Vision Heroes, Adoration, and Trinity and Adoration. To be honest, I've not really had to make these guys. I mean, Trinity just seems like a cool card to make against like a board full of monsters, and you just make him 5k, and then you drop him Honest Neo, so he's 7/5, and then you just OTK them. Adoration is just more to make in the awkward times where I have a poly and I need to make a hero, or I need to like maybe try to combo with Solo Soldier to get a guy back from my grave. He's just 2 hero monsters, so it's pretty generic for that purpose. I've never really made them, but I mean, they're heroes at the end of the day. And then for the Super Poly targets, currently Dragon Spelia and Starving Venom. They come up occasionally, and technically you can make these without Super Poly anyway in your deck, so might as well play them. That's pretty much it. So that's been my sort of hero deck at the moment. I'm still going to try to make some changes. There's still like the new Evil Hero support that comes out as well, so fairly soon I imagine, which I can try to incorporate into the deck. But yeah, that's been it. If you guys have any suggestions, any comments, want to rip the build to shreds and tell me that, I'm a bad deck builder and you shouldn't be playing heroes, feel free. Looking forward to the...
Now everyone's just going to tell you should be playing the other D Hero Fusion.
They might. You're wrong. Thanks, guys.
Alright, thanks. Please like and subscribe and let us know what you thought. Cheers, guys.
Shh, not a zombie channel.